Okay, so what's good? So I've gotten a bunch of questions about my raid cooldowns and like just visually how I set up my UI. So specifically the raid cooldowns, I get the most questions about that. I can do a separate video about weak ores and shit, but yeah. Right now we're gonna do this. It's just these. And yeah, that's it. Just these two side ones. So it's all one add-on. It's called FatCooldowns. I will post that in the description, just so you don't have to go all over Africa to find it. But basically, this add-on, this isn't the only raid cooldown add-on. This is a lot of people actually don't use this. Just because it takes a long time to set it up, but I personally like it best out of all the other raid cooldown add-ons. But yeah, I'm just gonna try and do this a little quickly. I've done this a bunch of times. Every single time that I have some new account or some new server or whatever, I have to completely start from scratch. So I'm kind of good at it. So I'm gonna go as quick as I can, explaining shit while I go through. If you're kind of jumbled or like, you know, trying to do it yourself at the same time, you can just pause the video and, you know, figure it out that way. But yeah, this is the UI that I'm gonna go off of. So yeah. So first you would go interface, add-ons, FatCooldowns. You click the little thing there. But first things first, you'd want to do that. And then I have 4 frames showing. And then I'm actually going to go to... I'm actually going to go look at my other account that I've already set this up on before. So take note of these frame numbers, because that's what I'm doing right now.
You can see the writing on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation.
What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it.
What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh
love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't be scared. Step it up, don't be scared. Back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate I attack. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't be scared. Step it up, don't be scared.
Of that, you kind of split. You can't just do paladins where it's one column, otherwise you're gonna have one column that's literally just all the way to the fucking through your portrait. So what I do on this, if you copied just exactly what I just did, you'll have it set up like this too. Lay on hands, or mastery, hop, hand sack, and then Divine Protection. So that's all a bunch of different Paladin cooldowns. And if you don't have more than 5, it shouldn't mess you up too bad. What else was I gonna say? But I kind of split up the Paladin cooldown. So this is another Paladin cooldown, is Divine Sacrifice, and this is also another Paladin cooldown, Hand of Salvation. So I just have them kind of split up between all the different sides. These are also, like, visually when I'm looking at my screen, ideally I'm looking right in the middle, right? One of the closest things to my eyes I want to see is DSAC. This is 20% raid cooldown. It's very easy to just cycle through them. You know, every 6 seconds, just tell another paladin, you know, you can literally, with 4 paladins like this, you can literally just have raid damage being reduced by 20% for a long time. And even if you think about it, like, it's a 2-minute cooldown, right? And it's 6 seconds. I mean, 24 seconds of uptime every 2 minutes. That's really solid. That's like a fourth of the time almost that you just have a fucking raid cooldown going. Anyway, but things like hops and ore masteries, they're more situational and they're more. You don't need to it's way more beneficial to pop a DSAC than it is to pop an ore mastery. These are more raid cooldowns. Like whenever the entire raid is taking damage, this is more individualized. What other things? Yeah, I also visually I like to see my reses and my enervates towards the top here. You also notice the sizing of this, and the sizing of these. These are the cooldowns that I want to see. I want them to be a little bigger. And this is also like all of this column is like threat stuff. So if I want to see tricks or a misdirect, or I'm gonna be like, hey, if I notice the tank's gonna lose threat or is losing threat, I want to look over here and be like, tricks a tank or misdirect the tank. This is power infusion. This is more just like my own DPS. And then you have less important stuff here. Like I don't need to see 10 DK's Army of the Deads, but I do like to have it tracked somewhere. Certain fights you're gonna want, especially on warmane, you're gonna want at least an army up. There's like ad phases where it's nice to have army from at least one death knight up. Same for your soul stones. It's not like I need to have a giant indicator of every soul stone. I just need to. It needs to be somewhere. You know what I mean? Oh, another thing about this add-on that's really cool is I don't think I'm going to be able to actually display it, but I can give you a pretend. So if you were to right-click, if you're right-clicking, like let's say there's pain suppression here, and it's not used or whatever, if you were to right-click and you're in a raid, it'll spam it in the raid, or it'll spam it in raid chat. It's really good. So if you're yelling at someone and they're not listening, you can just spam it, and you know everybody will laugh at them. What other things? Is there anything else that I want to say about this? Yeah, that's kind of it. Obviously, you can change it to your UI, your you know, your sizing of everything, what exactly you want to see. You know, maybe you don't need to see 5 hand of protections, so you just take that off, and maybe you want to see ice block or something like that. You know, if you go look through it, there's a ton of cooldowns that you can check. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, just let me know, and I'll probably make a video on it later.